Unbelievable. I like living here in New York. It's hard when you're poor. I made $12,000 last year. That's how much money I made. I was talking to my accountant, and he was like, "You should not have an accountant." I was like, "Yeah, that's a good call. I'll talk to you tomorrow, Dad. I don't know how to make any more money. I'm dumb, right? I'm dumb. I don't know how to make any more money. I made $12,000 living in Chicago, which is fine. And then everyone was like, "How did you move to New York when you made $12,000? Here's what happened. My buddy called me, he goes, "Hey man, I got a room opening up for $500 a month. You want to move to New York?" And I'm like, "Yeah, all right, I'll do that." Because when you got $12,000, nothing's really holding you to where you're at, right? So I was just like, I can move whenever, you know? So I moved, 3 weeks, moved. Got here, boy, oh boy, did my friend oversell the word room. I'll tell you that. Room, strong word for what I've got going on. I have 2 real walls, 2. The other 2 walls, anybody want to guess? Curtains, you'd think they would be. I worked in the window coverings industry for 17 years. No, they're not. Blankets. I'm a 32-year-old man living in a blanket fort. I live in a blanket fort in a basement at 32. I'm from Indiana. If I stayed in Indiana, I could own a home right now. You understand that? I would own a home. Do you ever miss closing a door? Have you missed that, sir, in your life? Closing a door. Just closing the door so you can jerk off. So the other guy you share the basement with, who has 3 walls because he's been on TV, doesn't hear me, right? And he does hear me. I'm a loud comer. So, it sucks. I just saw the situation. I was like, oh, it's a blanket fort. I decided I won't fuck. I was like, I didn't decide. Women decided. It wasn't really my call. And like, even if I bring a woman back and she's like, "Yeah, I'll fuck you down here," I'm like, "No, this was a test and you failed." So, you make bad choices. Can't be fucking down here. It's horrible. Oh, I get to hear rats run around my head. Oh, the life of following your dreams. Anyways. I'm like a loser. I don't know. I want a house with doors that I'm going to move to Indiana. Everybody hates Indiana. I don't understand it. I get booed all the time when I bring it up. I got booed the other week. I was like, "Where are you from?" The person who booed me was like, "Harrisburg, Pennsylvania." I was like, "Oh, cool. You're from Indiana with a mountain." I've been to like this whole country. It's all fucking Indiana and 9 other cities. That's all. You guys been to Arizona? Sand, Indiana? It sucks. It sucks dick. I like Indiana. I mean, I don't know. It's where all my memories are of me losing. I just can't win. And I'm addicted to gambling, which is a bad combo. But like, if you just let them break your legs, you don't gotta pay them. So, but I think it's ingrained. I've never won anything. Like, here's the best example. When I used to wrestle, I was 8 and 110. I used to wrestle in high school. My record, 8 and 110. 3 times I was someone's 100th win. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that happen, but they make a big fucking deal about it. It sucks. You're sitting on the mat. They're handing a guy a personalized plaque that says their name, "Congratulations, 100 wins." They come over the mic. They're like, "With his 100th win, the guy who just beat the shit out of Tim Mclaughlin." He's just waving to everyone. I'm still on the ground, you know. And the third one I remember the best because the dude was ranked 12th in state, and we go to shake hands, and he goes, "Good luck." And I was like, "Yeah, you're gonna need it." And then he beat me in 20 seconds, right? So I stood up laughing. He was like, "What are you laughing about? I handled you." And I was like, "Yeah, but remember when you were all like, 'Good luck'?" And I was all like, "You're gonna need it." And then you beat the shit out of me. He's like, "Oh yeah, that's funny." You're funny. And then he let me hold his plaque. And my mom took a picture of me with it. So, the highlight of my wrestling career. And here's the thing about the plaques that I didn't realize till like a few weeks ago, is it never happened at a tournament, at like a wrestling tournament where you wrestle 10 to 12 dudes in 2 days, and maybe you need one more win and you got a real good chance to get your 100th win, right? Never happened there. Always happened at one-off meets where it was just me versus that dude, right? That's every time the person got the plaque. So I think what happened is their coach went online, saw their dude's record, saw my record, and then they said, let's go ahead and get the plaque made, right? I was get the plaque made guy 3 times, you know? And what sucks is I was doing this joke in Chicago, and when I wrestled the guy who was 12th in state, that happened in LaPorte, Indiana, and this woman at the show in Chicago goes, I bet it was my brother. I go, lady, there's no way it was your brother. She goes, I bet it was. My brother was ranked 12th in state, and he lives in LaPorte. I go, all right, what years did your brother wrestle? She goes, 2001 to 2005. I go, cool, not a good start for me, right? I was like, what weight did your brother wrestle? She was like 152 pounds. I was like, great, strike 2 for the Teamsters. And then I said, what's your brother's name? The question I should have started with. And she said, Tony Garza. And I was like, motherfucker. It was her brother. It was. And you know how I know? Because if I look closely at the picture my mom took, it says 100 wins, Tony Garza. And here's the thing about it, LaPorte sucks. So I asked her how he was doing, like hoping he was on heroin or dead. Dead. I was hoping he was dead. And she was like, oh, he's great. He's a surgeon. He has a giant house, 3 beautiful children, and a beautiful wife. I was like, fucking cool. I live in a blanket fort. And I was like, hold on a second. Do you think that he'd let my mom take a picture of me in front of the house with his wife and kids for Christmas? That's it. Goodbye.